On Thursday, such San Francisco officials done a big urge, Punisher the big players in scooters who chose not to search permit to work, time useful such that did. It was in March while Poultry, Limestone and Rotation, supported by millions of dollars, located hundreds of scooters all above the town, arrogant how searching pardon would be the top attitude. It wasn't. Their hopes of an Uber-esque blast, whereby the new technology became so famous not one would venture ban it for terror of a uprising, were dashed while San Francisco told quite an orderly the scooters off the gateway. The San Francisco Public Transport Agent, SFMTA, told it wasn't opposed to scooters. It was fair how the companies had to act during the town's rules and daydreams above security, dependability and availability. Firms how requested to get a chunk of the new prospect were guessed to present their proposals. The top would be selected for a test. 12 attached. On several key criteria, they seemingly came up brief. No one company shown an adequate schedule for help cheap income residents use the facility. Nor did the companies include a nice policy, the SFMTA thick felt, for promotion the use of helmets. Down there was as well not quite creature made to halt riders guilty, or for prohibiting such who did. Rotation fared lightly superior, but it too was recognized poor. Instead of, the two firms decorated a year allow were Runaway and Skip. Runaway is already so known to the human beings of the town possessing managed a motorbike rent facility. Skip less than so, he's a motor scooter business house startup at first in Washington, D.C. up driving onto Portland, Oregon. He's as well test in San Jose, Oakland and Berkeley. House far less cities rather than the many decades proposed by Limestone and Poultry. Really, Limestone charged the SFMTA of selecting untrained motor scooter operators how scheduled to find out on the work, at the charge of the social nice. I don't believe how's real, told Tom McGuire, CEO of SFMTA's Stable Gateway Department. These are operators in a tested path recording. While I achieved Skip's head execution by telephone on Thursday, he told his business's sluggish coil out wasn't fair deliberate, it was courteous. Thou aware, start yours trial off by work in cities frequently tool weight and creature patient upsetting scooters on the land, Sanjay Dastor said me. We're relying in San Francisco, but we in fact at first start up our scooters in Washington, D.C., and how since we were capable to job in D.C. to build a allow airman program for electrical motor scooter dividing. He's ever been our intent of the start to job in cities together as the at first move. In San Francisco, wherever the general population hates technology more than rather than you might believe, the scooters became a character of vast hubris. Time Uber was extremely destructive, they were fair cars. The scooters were a new view, saved in places intended for pedestrian traffic, and in yours way if you utilized them or no. In fare above 1 monthly, residents logged 1,900 complaints in the town. Complaints ranked of scooters block pavement accessing to dangerous galloping in the social order of way, the SFMTA told. San Francisco social plant had to confiscate more than rather than 500 scooters how were block sidewalks or differently incorrectly parked. Skip offered a schedule to offer a 50% rebate for cheap income users and learning in support and control. Some ideas of Skip involve incentives, love trip credits, to garden the scooters in more than favorable locations. San Francisco wasn't the just town manufacturing motor scooter decisions on Thursday. Santa Monica, the nice bathing beach town close Los Angeles, told it would enable 4-persons companies to get portion in a 16-monthly test. The Share Portability Unit Choice Board chose Poultry, Limestone, LYFT and Leap, that is belonging by Uber. In large difference to San Francisco, Skip and Runaway executed Hardly versus Santa Monica's criteria, that deliberate expertise and capacity to start as key factors. And so he's precise every town might do a various urge on the one, as so they should. Each town is various. Creation policies how fit top its residents, quite rather than producing technique companies urge the shots, is which human beings should consumer demand, out of terror of creature stigmatized against innovation or Luddite. Which scooters could present, you might expect, is a change of technique, companies tiring fast destruction as sign of honor, and instead of display a drop of honor for the institutions set up to defend and be community. The gateway are pay for by us, not them. And if technology companies don't see it how path, town officials are at low show signs of adaptive to the challenges, possessing been trapped on the behind leg by the trip-sharing boomers. I believe the changing of relation has been how we will go on to supporting and greet innovate, Mr. McGuire says. Yet we've been lot more than anticipatory in determining which the social concern is. ___________. Do you include more than data on the or any some technique history? You can achieve Dave immediately and securely via ciphered exchanging messages app alarm on 1-628-400-7370.